terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now, here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Paul finds Ayton. Paul surveying the floor. Driving in. Nice D from Doncic. Inside. And the dunk by Powell.
And the all-around game of Doncic. Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Pop. Here's Finney-Smith. And there's the pass to Brunson. Now Doncic. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Crowder. Misses off the right eye.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And so often acting as the catalyst. Doncic there playing off the ball, ready to catch and fire.
Now here's Paul, 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Brunson. Well, Bray, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Doncic, here we go. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Booker the pass to Paul. Dishes it to Crowder. Puts it up from 12. Paul's shot is off. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Ayton up top. He's guarded by Bullock. Ball against Doncic. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, I feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Brunson. Powell trying to free himself up. Brunson, good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Doncic against Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 11.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
All up top, guarded by Doncic. Paul kicks to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. He has 6.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Greg, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
So the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Bertanis comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic. And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Payne with the bounce pass. Bridges against Brunson. Lets it go. Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Dallas. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Over Johnson. Johnson with some nice D. Suns trail by 5. Out left to the wing. Craig finds Payne. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
That's good from Payne. And Phoenix making a change here. Shamet's checked in. So he gets them both.
You could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Hardaway passes to Kleber. Craig against Hardaway. Unloads. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through half a decade of losing in Phoenix. And he opened up about what it means now to be on the other side.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keeping my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. I want to keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
They really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
We've got Maxi Kleber, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And that one misses. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Dallas leading by 3. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over McGee. Tries again. Kleber. Craig pulls it in.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Payne. And he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dinwiddie with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. Johnson with the block. Craig against Hardaway. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Mavericks leading. Dinwiddie outside. Drives to the hoop. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
First team foul.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie, shooting 1.
One shot.
Free throw no good from Dinwiddie. He hits Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 3. Craig against Brunson. Here's McGee. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Got a piece of it. Kleber with it. Now guarded by Payne. Kleber kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Brunson. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Dinwiddie. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Johnson. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it's blocked. And they get it back. McGee, the pass to Johnson. And it's Payne in the corner. Over Kleba. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Hardaway against Craig. Now here's Hardaway. Not a lot of room and a missed layup. Back to Johnson. There's the dish to Payne. Kicks to Johnson. Here's Payne. And that one comes up a bit short. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 6 in the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. Oh, Bertans. Craig defending. Johnson against Hardaway. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Payne to the middle. And the layup falls.
Timeout.
McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
All right, look who's coming on your court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Davis Bertans. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. And the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Now, here's Doncic. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Booker finds Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Goes back up. Paul with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doncic feeling it out. And they double up Doncic. A floater. The shot. No good. Some solid defense from Ayton.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Here's Brunson. After the made shot from Jay Crowder. Finney-Smith passes to Pop. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Another shot. And Paul lays it in. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix.
Competitiveness of this game lifting, and so Chris Paul is going to get to that standard. He enjoys being aggressive on the offensive glass.
Goes up to the stripe. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys shot a great percentage in the first half, but still a tight game. What do you think's causing that?
Hey, right now we're playing at that tempo. We need to pick up the pace. Defend, rebound, run, and pick up the pace a little bit.
And defense starts that pace. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. It took them a little while to get going, but you love what they did in the second quarter, ending with a 2-point lead. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on them.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. The Mavericks trailing. Knocked away. Dallas moving the ball around. Back to Brunson. Plays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Hardaway's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. And a change for the Suns. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Good on the second free throw. Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Booker finds Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Trying to get open is Johnson. Kicks it out to Booker. Good on the three-point shot. And the Suns lead by 4.
And just lights out in terms of his scoring. Devin Booker's calling card.
Now here's Powell. 5 points in the game. Dinwiddie outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. He kicks it to Bridges. The feed to Ayton. Lets it fly. Nails the baby hook. He's got 10.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Bullock with it. To the wing on the left. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the clock. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Powell, that's good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Booker. Elbow shot is on the way. Chalk up 2 there.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Powell, the pass to Hardaway. Passes it to Dinwiddie, and it's Bullock in the corner. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And it's a tie ball game.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Paul passes to Ayton. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. That's now 8 points for Chris Paul.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Some changes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Bertanis in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Andrew Shamet comes in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity.
Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now here is McGee. Bridges kicks to Shamet. Here's McGee. And that one is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic with it. He's got 13 for the lead. And it's Shamet with the rebound. There's the pass to Payne. Johnson outside. Pass to Bridges. The three. Drains the three-pointer. Bridges has got 5 now.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Doncic against Johnson. Doncic, no good. Suns leading by 3. Bridges left side. Misses from close range.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
McGee against Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Bertans finds Doncic. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 15.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Phoenix ahead, leading by just 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Maxi Kleber is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 4. The Suns leading. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Payne. There's the drive. He feeds it to McGee. It's good. McGee's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Suns.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And Doncic, here we go. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Outer dishes to Payne. To the right side. McGee, the pass to Payne. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Now here's Brunson. Makes it off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Phoenix calls timeout. For the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Devin Booker comes in for Johnson. And Paul subbed in for Payne. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Paul with the three, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Powell, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Suns trailing. Outside Crowder. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bridges shot, good.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Doncic against Crowder, and Doncic throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And here are the Suns now, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Booker, launches it. That shot off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Doncic outside. Sweet little floater. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Ball outside. Passes it to Booker. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Doncic against Paul. To the inside. Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Paul. Doncic outside. Runs him the bounce pass. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Yeah, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Paul kicks to Bridges. The pass to Booker. Fires from deep. And they recover it. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Now Bridges. Lock at 6. Paul, no one around him. Good on the triple.
Yeah, and do you see Chris Paul sweating right now? I don't.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 1. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half. Paul outside. Feeds it to Crowder. To the paint. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
The drive by Doncic. It falls.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and it's his personality. Comes up with the goods on that one.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're trailing by 3. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And here are the Suns now. It's a three-point game.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And the Mavericks call time here. Seconds left in the fourth. And they double up Doncic. Powell finds Doncic. Down low. It falls!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 2. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Paul left side. Ayton. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Doncic. Over Paul. Yes!
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Luka, a close one tonight. What was it like hitting those big shots down the stretch?
That was just amazing, you know. I felt pressure on that one, you know, because of them there. That was just amazing. My skin was going, I don't know how to say in English. When the skin goes like this, it was just amazing.
I think you meant goosebumps, maybe? Anyway, congratulations, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Greg Anthony.